All right, so it has been quite some time since I checked in with you two. And right now, my students are currently on my favorite chapter of all time, the Constitution of the United States of America. All right. So currently, my students are participating in the process of how a bill becomes a law. And the main idea behind this is for my students to understand, the role as a citizen, to understand the bill-making process, the steps that come along with it, the principles that come along with it. So yesterday we spent some time. We watched the greatest cartoon video of all time, how a bill becomes a law. I'm Just a Bill on Schoolhouse Rocks, and we also after that we diagrammed a little bit the process of how a bill does become a law. And so in this case, obviously the Congress has the ability to make bills and turn them into laws for the entire country. So my students are going to participate in an activity where they are going to try to turn a bill into a law, but more on a school level, so they understand it more, it's more relatable as well. So as of right now, we are currently on the very beginning of it. Anyone can make a bill, come up with the idea. Anybody can, you can contact your local senator, you can contact your House member, but then we go through the process of, my classroom is going to take on the process of the Senate. And one of my colleagues, Mr. Basilio, his class will be taking on the role of the House of Representatives. So right now, we in the Senate are in committee right here. And my students right now have been given a form that it's going to show them how or what to write down. And they're going to be able to make their own bill, come up with ideas, be creative, and each group was given a committee. And in that committee, they are going to work on trying to create a bill. And hopefully, by the end of class, as a committee, they will vote on the bills and see which ones will move on to the Senate floor, which we'll do on Monday, and I'll broadcast that to see how that works. But the bill could also die in the committee as well. So maybe the group members don't feel like it's efficient or it's going to work out. So just to give you an idea, we'll check in with some students. We'll check in with Macy first. Macy from my second period. So Macy is part of, what committee are you part of, Macy?
I'm this classroom one.
Okay, so one of the committees is my classroom, bills, laws to make my classroom better. Any ideas that you have? So Macy, just give me an idea. What is your idea for this?
So it's called grading backwards, and it's when you start from 0 and you get points as you get better scores on your test. So if you don't get as good of a grade on your test, you still get points, but just not as many. And that still gives the student a sense of success, even though that they're not doing as well.
Sense of success instead of that failure grade or whatever have you, or a 0, right? Every teacher would have to use that grading system in the country. Good job, Mason. Okay. Who else? And Haley, what do you have?
I said we should be able to
Guys,
use
can you
phones
calm
in
down a little bit,
class.
please, so I can hear? Good.
I said we should be able to use phones in class.
Okay, so what committee were you? I'm sorry.
The Senate committee.
And which particular committee are you working on?
Policy.
Policy. Okay, so like classroom, school policies, and handbook stuff. So one of the things is you're not allowed to have phones in the class, right? And you want to have phones in the class. So why do you want that?
So kids can use their own apps and resources on their own phone, because they might like a different website better than things that the school has to use on their iPads.
All right, good. All right, we'll see if it passes on Monday. All right, thank you. Guys and girls, I need your bills. I need your bills. All right, so that's that. Checking in.